Welcome back to the channel, Soap family. Today is a beautiful sunny day in the real world, but let me tell you, things are about to get incredibly dark, stormy, and absolutely lethal in Fairmont Crest. Grab your oxygen tanks because we need to talk about the Beyond the Gates preview for the week of June 8 to 12. And I am not okay. Oh my God. You guys, I am literally shaking right now. I cannot even begin to process the sheer magnitude of the Beyond the Gates weekly preview. I am screaming at my screen. We all knew the massive crossover event with The Young and the Restless was coming, but I did not expect it to start with this level of absolute, unadulterated chaos. The promo kicks off, and what do we see? A literal helicopter descending from the heavens right in front of the massive, imposing gates of Fairmont Crest. The wind from the chopper blades is blowing everything around, and the door opens. And who steps out? The mustache himself, Victor Newman. Eric Braeden is in the building. People! I got absolute chills seeing him step out of that chopper with all the swagger, intimidation, and power that only Victor Newman possesses. He is greeted by Vernon Dupree, and you can just feel the rich history and the mutual respect radiating off the screen. They shake hands, they embrace after some pleasantries, and it is just so surreal seeing these two titans of daytime television sharing the same air. I am losing my mind. Victor is officially in the DMV for the week, and you just know he is going to shake things up. But honestly, Victor's grand arrival is just the appetizer for the absolute feast of destruction that is about to follow. The scene shifts, and we are inside the country club. It is jam-packed. I am talking wall-to-wall elegance, diamonds sparkling under the lights, champagne flowing, and everyone dressed to the nines. It is the absolute who's who of both Fairmont Crest and Genoa City mingling in one room for Martin Richardson's highly anticipated political fundraiser. Martin is up there on the stage, looking so incredibly handsome and charismatic, waving to the applauding crowd. He has his childhood friend, Kyle Abbott, there to support him, and it all looks so perfect, so incredibly, flawlessly perfect. But guys, I have this massive pit in my stomach just watching it because I know what is coming. This is the ultimate calm before the storm trope, and the BTG producers are playing it to absolute perfection. You see all these people smiling, completely oblivious to the fact that Mother Nature is about to unleash her absolute worst on them. The tension is palpable. I am sitting here yelling at my screen, "Get out of there. Run. Stop drinking your martinis and evacuate." But of course, they don't know. They are just sipping their drinks, completely unaware that their lives are about to change forever. And then it happens. The tornado. I cannot believe Beyond the Gates is pulling off a massive, catastrophic, natural disaster storyline right in the middle of a crossover event. The ambition, the budget, the absolute drama of it all. Suddenly, the lights just cut out. Pitch black. The elegant string quartet music stops, and it is instantly replaced by the sounds of sheer, unadulterated panic. You can hear the wind howling outside like a demonic monster trying to break the walls down. The guests realize what is happening, and the panic is instantaneous. People are running, pushing, shoving, screaming. It goes from a high society gala to a brutal fight for survival in a split second. I am hyperventilating just thinking about it. The visual of the dark, chaotic country club, illuminated only by terrifying flashes of lightning, is cinematic gold. This is not just a storm. This is a reckoning for the residents of Fairmont Crest. In the middle of the darkness and the screaming, the camera catches a desperate glimpse of Jack Abbott. Yes, Jack Abbott from Y&R. He is desperately trying to help his wife, Diane Abbott, up off the floor. She has fallen in the chaos, and my heart is just pounding for them. We all know Jack and Diane have been having major relationship ending issues back in Genoa City. They are not getting along, and Diane has literally been MIA on the Y&R canvas for a minute. Well, now we know exactly where she is. She is in Fairmont Crest getting caught in a literal tornado. The irony is just too much to handle. Will this terrifying near-death experience force them to put their marital issues aside? When you are staring death in the face, does the petty drama even matter anymore? I am so invested in seeing how Jack protects her. He looks so desperate, so determined to get her to safety. But in a room full of panicked, stampeding rich people in the pitch dark, that is easier said than done. Then the promo cuts to Chelsea Hamilton, and guys, the look of pure, agonizing terror on her face will haunt my nightmares for weeks. She is screaming, reaching out, desperately trying to help someone. Who is she helping? Is it Dr. Madison Montgomery? We know Chelsea has been so incredibly worried about Madison turning down the Copenhagen research project for their relationship. Could Madison be hurt in the stampede? Or is she helping someone else? The sounds of screams echoing through the club are blood-curdling. You can hear glass shattering everywhere as the massive, expensive windows of the country club blow out from the intense atmospheric pressure of the tornado. The sound design in this promo is award-winning, I swear. I am gripping the edge of my seat so hard my knuckles are white. And then the chandelier. Oh my absolute God. The giant, heavy, multi-million-dollar crystal chandelier that hangs in the center of the country club literally detaches from the ceiling and comes crashing down to the floor. The visual of it smashing into a million pieces in the dark is just spectacular and horrifying all at once. But wait, was anyone under it? The spoilers explicitly hint that this tornado claims a victim. Does someone get crushed by the chandelier? I am racking my brain trying to figure out who it could be. If someone dies from that, it is going to be the most dramatic, iconic soap death of the year. I cannot handle this level of suspense. Who is standing under that glass? We then see Vernon grabbing Anita Dupree. He is in full protective alpha husband mode, telling her, we have to go now. But Anita, being the stubborn, strong-willed queen that she is, does not want to leave. She is resisting. Anita, girl, what are you doing? There is a tornado destroying the building. You just survived breast cancer. You just finished chemotherapy. You finally got cleared by your doctor for intimacy, and your romantic night was just ruined by Kat and Martin interrupting. You have so much to live for. Do not fight Vernon on this. I am literally screaming at her to just run. I am so terrified for Anita's health. The stress of this event, especially right after her public confrontation and fainting spell with Leslie Thomas. This could literally be too much for her heart to take. Vernon has to literally drag her to safety before the roof caves in. But wait, it gets so much crazier. The promo cuts to Danny Dupree and Bill Hamilton. They are locked in an elevator together. Of all the places, of all the people. The power is out, the elevator is stuck, and these two ex-spouses are trapped in a tiny, claustrophobic metal box while a tornado rips the building apart. I'm losing my absolute mind. Bill, in his typical arrogant, mansplaining lawyer way, tells her that the power is out and there is not much they can do but wait for help. And Danny completely snaps. She angrily fires back, asking when Bill has ever waited for help in his entire life. Yes, Danny, drag him. I am cheering for her. But guys, let's analyze this deeply. The tension in that elevator is thick enough to cut with a knife. We know they have been spending time together recently. We know Naomi has been warning Bill to stay away because he is clearly recatching feelings for Danny. And let's not forget the absolute bombshell secrets floating around them. Danny just recently had a horrific traumatic flashback from her past, likely stemming from her toxic marriage to Bill. Andre is terrified of losing her and Bill. Oh my God. Bill is actively being poisoned by Haley. Joey Armstrong already noticed Bill's hands shaking uncontrollably. Haley's poison is actively breaking down his nervous system as we speak. What if Bill starts having a medical emergency, a seizure, or a heart attack right there in the dark elevator with Danny? What if he collapses and Danny has to save him? Or worse, what if the fear of dying causes them to cross a line and share a passionate, forbidden moment? I am telling you, the psychological warfare happening in that elevator is going to be masterclass television. If they kiss, Andre is going to be utterly devastated. And Haley. Well, Haley is probably sitting somewhere hoping the elevator cable snaps so she doesn't have to finish the job. The promo then skips forward and we see Jack Abbott again. But the tornado has clearly passed. The jacket is off. The bow tie is undone. He is covered in dust, sweat, and debris. He looks like he has literally been through a war zone. Peter Bergman's acting in just this 2-second clip is phenomenal. He looks down at the ground, exhausted, broken, trying to process the absolute devastation of the country club. And then he looks up. His eyes widen. He sees something, or rather, he sees someone. Jack's gaze lands on Nicole Dupree, Ted Richardson, and Vanessa McBride. And the look on their faces, I have never seen such pure, unadulterated horror. They are staring down at something just off camera. Their mouths are open, their eyes are wide with shock and revulsion. What are they looking at? Is it a dead body? It has to be a dead body. The spoilers explicitly said the tornado claims a victim. I am literally pacing around my room trying to guess who it is. And let's talk about this specific trio. Nicole just confessed her steamy, inappropriate fantasies to Ted, her ex-husband, while he is supposedly committing to Shanice. The awkwardness between them must be off the charts, but now they are bonded by this horrific discovery. And Vanessa is there too. Vanessa, who has been getting wild with Joey Armstrong and dealing with the plasma ring fallout. Why are these three together? What did they find in the rubble? Is it someone from Genoa City? Is it someone from Fairmont Crests? I am going insane. If you thought that was the end, you are so wrong. The promo hits us with the most insane cliffhanger of the century. Ted is suddenly standing with Catherine "Cat" Richardson. He looks at her hands and his voice trembles as he says, "You're bleeding." The camera zooms in on Kat's hands and they are covered in blood. It is a gruesome, shocking, completely visceral visual. But Kat looks up at Ted, her face completely blank, traumatized, and whispers, "It's not my blood." I screamed. I literally screamed out loud. Whose blood is it, Kat? Whose blood? My brain is working in absolute overdrive right now. If Kat is covered in someone else's blood, did she try to save them? Did she pull someone out from under the shattered chandelier? Is it Martin's blood? Oh God, please don't let it be Martin. It's his fundraiser. What if he got impaled by flying debris while trying to save his political supporters? Or wait, what if it is not tornado related at all? What if someone used the chaos and the darkness of the storm to murder someone? Think about it. Haley is desperate to kill Bill. Leslie Thomas is completely unhinged and wants to destroy the Duprees. Joey Armstrong and Randy Parker are meeting with the Impaler this exact same week. What if the Impaler struck during the blackout? Jacob Hawthorne is out there losing his mind with severe PTSD, promising dark vengeance for Derek's death. Could Jacob have killed someone in the dark? The possibilities are endless. and my mind is literally exploding with theories. We have to remember that Fairmont Crest is already a massive powder keg right now, even before the weather turned deadly. Brian Baldwin is in town demanding Derek's body from the coroner and blaming Jacob. Ashley and Shanice are deep in the trenches of their grief. Grayson is begging for forgiveness for his lies. Mona just found out she has diabetes. Leslie is threatening Darlene at the police station. The Hawthorne family commendation just descended into chaos. And now the writers decide to drop a literal tornado on top of all this emotional wreckage. The writers of Beyond the Gates are absolutely ruthless. They are playing with our emotions, and I am here for every single second of it. They are not giving us a single moment to breathe. I cannot wait until next week. June 8 to 12 is going to go down in daytime soap opera history as one of the greatest, most intense weeks of television ever produced. The Y&R crossover, bringing Victor, Jack, Diane, and Kyle into the mix, the catastrophic storm, the trapped elevator with the poisoned ex-husband, the horrifying discovery in the rubble, the bloody hands. It is just too much for one fan to handle. I need to know who dies. I need to know if Danny and Bill hook up in the dark. I need to know whose blood is on Kat's hands. If you are not watching Beyond the Gates right now, what are you even doing with your life? Tune in, brace yourselves, and pray for your favorite characters, because nobody is safe. I am going to be counting down the seconds until Monday. Let me know your wildest theories in the comments. Who do you think the tornado victim is? Let's discuss this madness.